The Missouri National Guard one-on-one. Missouri National Guard, always ready, always there.
We are with Donovan Bonner as the Tigers, coming off a big win in the season opener, prepared to take on the Toledo Rockets Saturday at Faurot Field. And Donovan, first let's talk about the win over Murray State. Something really seemed to click with you guys defensively around the beginning of the second quarter. What was it that you maybe adjusted to or just kind of figured out against that Murray State team that allowed you to really dominate them from there?
We really just settled down. I mean, early on in the first two series, I think they scored back-to-back. We were pretty much nervous. You know, young group, a bunch of first-year starters too as well. And we practiced everything that they did, even the touchdown, the throwback pass. We worked that throughout practice for like 2 weeks straight, and they did it, and we executed it. So it was kind of nerve-wracking, you know, not execute things that you practice, but we settled down and kind of worked out for us.
Almost an example of being a little too keyed up for that first game of the season?
Yeah, first game of the season, you know, you got the butterflies, you're ready to hit someone else. We've been hitting, you know, our offense for months now, and, you know, hitting someone else, and you're kind of overexcited, and you got to settle down and just do what we do.
Once you did lock in their second, third, fourth quarter, you keep them off the scoreboard, and there were times where they were having a hard time even moving the ball forward a yard or two. What were some of the keys to the way that you were able to adjust and the things that you feel like you did really well defensively as a group?
First of all, we adjusted to the quarterback draw on defense. It was hurting us a lot. And we shifted our focus, you know, changing some stunts to get the quarterback to run outside the pocket a little bit. And we had to settle down on the short routes. They got some great receivers over there. So we, you know, we're more aggressive on the short routes. And that's the only two adjustments that we really switched up.
You look at this defense, it looks like a hard-hitting group. Is that true?
You know, we like to hit, you know, of course. We got a few hitters on there. Andrew Wilson, we got Kentrell stepping in. Got some safeties that have come down, Braylon Webb. Michael Sam's always in the backfield every play. So, I mean, we got some hitters on this defense, you know, and we just like to fly around the ball and get to the ball, and that's our goal.
Whenever you look at Toledo, I know you guys haven't dipped into the game plan at all yet, but just maybe based more off of what you guys did in the first game and what you're working on for you guys, what do you really want to carry forward into this next game and improve upon week 2?
First off, we just want to improve on, you know, our opponent is obviously a good team, Toledo, taking down some top contenders over a few years, and they're a pretty good team. But we want to get back to doing what we do, our identity, and just being calm and coming out, you know, focused.
How about that crowd on Saturday? How much does that help bring you guys up?
The crowd is always, you know, a big plus for us. You know, we like the crowd, and it's a plus. You know, just to hear guys behind us, they were pretty patient with us, you know, starting off because we didn't start off too hot, and their patience, you know, meant a lot to us, and you know, just having it behind us means a lot.
All right, Donovan, we appreciate your time. Good luck against the Toledo Rockets.
Thank you.
All right, that'll be Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Make sure you're there at Faurot Field when Mizzou takes on Toledo.